You know, it's the economy, stupid.
It's the economy, stupid, is a phrase coined by Clinton campaign strategist James Carville in 1992. This phrase was directed at their campaign workers and intended as one of three messages for them to focus on. The other ones were change versus more of the same, and don't forget healthcare. It's the economy, stupid essentially became the shorthand for the winning strategy focused on quote unquote bread and butter issues. But nowadays, I think this phrase is oversimplifying at best and flat out misleading at the worst. So back in 1992, the United States was in the midst of a recession, and Bush Sr. was seen as out of touch. So the Clinton campaign capitalized on this vulnerability with laser focus. The slogan was direct, relatable, and tapped into voters' immediate concerns. However, I have to point out that Bill Clinton had many other factors helping him unrelated to the economy. For starters, Ross Perot. Say whatever you want about how Perot's run actually impacted the final results. A third party candidate taking almost 20% of the popular vote was a huge factor in the election. Also, Clinton ran as a change candidate, something people nowadays conveniently forget. Clinton positioned himself as a quote unquote new Democrat, distancing himself from the traditional liberal positions. He advocated for centrist policies, including welfare reform and tough on crime, and appealed to moderates and independents. He focused heavily on Bush's read my lips, no new taxes debacle.
To them, read my lips. No new taxes.
And most importantly, in my opinion, Clinton was a more charismatic guy.
In the name of all those who do the work, pay the taxes, raise the kids, and play the rules. In the name of the hardworking Americans who make up our forgotten middle class, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States.
Now let's look away from the 92 election. It is true that in most elections, polling indeed tells us that the economy is the number one issue. Here is a problem though. People are not these precise calculating machines that just respond to economic inputs. In fact, history shows that issues like identity, culture, and security often outweigh economic concerns. Take the 2004 election, for example. Bush won re election despite a shaky economy, largely because he appealed to post 9/11 fears about national security. Or consider 2016, when Donald Trump's populism resonated with so many voters who felt left behind culturally, not just economically, despite a strong economic growth towards the end of the Obama presidency. Furthermore, even if you grant that the economy is the most important factor in electoral politics, I would still argue that it is the impression of the economy rather than the actual economic output that matters way more. See how Alan Lickman got completely humiliated in the last election?
It's going to be a path breaking victory, the first woman president, Kamala Harris. My predictions have stood the test of time. The keys are the North Star, the unchanging system.
And you are sticking right now that the keys predict that Vice President Harris wins the election in 6 days.
That's right. It's possible, but a lot would have to go wrong for Harris to lose.
He assigned the economy key to Kamala Harris because, well, by the numbers, inflation was actually going down. But if you actually talk to a voter, none of them feel that way. Reducing elections to economic issues alone risks ignoring the broader picture. For once, it often leads to technocratic campaigns that naively treat voters as rational actors, when emotions often play a much bigger role. James Carville's phrase has become a piece of political folklore. It's time to recognize its limits. As our world grows more complex, so do the concerns of voters. If Democrats hope to succeed again, We must learn and adapt. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.